Welcome, traveler. I have some news about the Cavern Queen. Today, she solves the colony border problem, plans for the future, and celebrates a very exciting milestone. Hello everyone, it's Lady Shatana. Thanks for coming back to join me on my adventures. I am by myself today. There's no Timid Hat. He's off with some friends, and I really wanted to do this video about my progress on the colony, so he'll be back on the next one, I promise. So I am in a guard station. It's a guard tower, but I call it a guard station. And this is the temporary one that I built to push the borders of the colony out. On the last one, we talked about how I should have done the placement of my colony, the initial placement, a little bit differently, so that I would have had enough room to build all the initial stuff. And so because I didn't do that, in the back here I did put the guard station, and once this was built, it pushed the colony borders out just enough that it will be able to fit the next bit of infrastructure. So once that was there, what I did, and this is the, I'm not quite sure if we had the finished tasty hall last time, so this is the tasty hall. It is complete. I haven't put anything in it yet because I thought you'd all like to be with me when I did that. But yeah, so we're going to go downstairs. So once I got that guard tower pushing the borders out a little bit in the center there, in the downstairs area, I had the the lower hall in place, and I then had room to be able to put the lower intersection over here, which let me put in the connectors, which let me put in the guard towers, or the guard stations. So with doing that, I pushed the borders stayed where they were, because of the guard tower, which is actually right up there. So now what I can do is I can go back upstairs, and I can actually deconstruct and take down that guard tower. By deconstructing, it does keep its first level, and when I put it back down, it will then build as level 1, or you can actually build and upgrade it at the same time, which is really great. So that's what I'm going to do. And when you do that, you never want to just break it and take it down, because you'll lose the levels. But if you go into the build options in any building that's already up, and you click on deconstruct, the builder will then take it down, or take down all of the bits and pieces, and you'll then be able to go back in and pick up, which is what we did with the town hall initially, but it will keep its levels when you do that. So it's nighttime. My colonists are safely tucked into bed, so I am safe to sleep, and I got myself a handy dandy little sleeping bag, so I can sleep anywhere without changing my spawn point. This is in the, I believe it's the Comforts mod. It's one of my favorites. I do like having that sleeping bag around. So yeah, so we'll be able to take that down, and then we'll be able to put a normal intersection over there and continue on doing things that way. And then what we'll probably do with where the borders are right now, I will up the levels of these, and they will push the borders out farther, and I'll up these ones, because there's if you take a look in Journey Map, actually, the cave layers, and this is something that I didn't know before, you change it like this, and you can take a look at different layers of your colony. It's really great. So I have the guard stations here and here, and I have the 2 that are right here, and by increasing the levels of those, we will push our borders out further so that we can build the things that we need. But as it stands right now, we do have enough room to be able to put 3 mega halls and work our way from there. So this one's done, and I'm going to be putting in the cook, the restaurant here, so that our people will be fed. Over here, I am going to put the Scholars Hall, and I do have one of my builders happily taken this out. I have helped, so taking the hammers that are in the Vanilla Plus tools, I've been helping take this out. It actually goes really quickly with those hammers, and that's even using the stone ones. You don't have to go up and use the iron ones. The stone ones work quite well. So I will continue helping the builder, and she's just doing her little thing. And again, I know it's fairly dark what's going on here, but that's because we do have the Torchmaster mod and those mega torches that are keeping the googlies away and keeping things safe, so Marjorie can work happily and do her thing. She is using copper tools. I'm using all of the copper to make copper tools to make her be able to work quite easily without using up all my iron. So she's working on this one, and then at the other end of things, we are building the new storage mega hall. So it is fairly new. I only put it in a week or two ago, and I'm really excited about this one. If you haven't seen my video showcasing it, you should definitely take a look at it, because it is it's one of my favorites at this point. So this one as well, I got up here with some hammers and I was helping clear this out. So Garrett is working away like a madman over here, so pretty soon I'll have these two ready to go, and then we'll have those, because I like to have a warehouse fairly quickly to help supply those builders and to put all my stuff, honestly. And the university, we do need to have the university fairly quickly so that we can research all the other buildings that we need. I like to have the restaurant fairly soon so that I don't have to worry about feeding my people, though they've been pretty good. I've just been popping stuff into their bags, but I only have the two, so I don't have a lot of people complaining that they're hungry. So yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. I am going to actually point out a little thing here. The way things build, you do end up with a sort of a double lantern. So you have lantern here, and one there. Once you have both sides fully built, you can take those down and just pop one in the center. It comes up that way just because in order to make sure that the lighting works on the outsides, I had to build it that way. So you can go ahead and steal from yourself in order to recover some lanterns. And with doing all this actual building myself, I do have a couple things I might change. Like right now, these actually build with lanterns in all these corners, and I might go and just make a permanent change to switch them up to torches, so that later on, you as the builder of your own colony can decide if you want to switch those out to nicer lights. So I do believe that is a change I'm going to make, just because there are so many lanterns in my style. This is the updates on my personal space. I built myself a little cooking for Blockhead's kitchen so I can make some delicious foods, and I've been gathering things and putting them in there. I still need to go make the cow in a bottle, or cow in a jar, I think it is. That one, it always makes me laugh so hard. So I'm working on that. This is all full of cobblestone that I've been collecting as I help pull out those mega halls, and as soon as we have a crusher and a sifter, those we'll go through those to get all the stuff from there. And I've been reading my Ars Nouveau book, and I went and I found my first big tree and took it down. I think this stuff is so pretty. I just love how it moves and shiny, so shiny. I like shiny things. And I did make the scribe's table, which is the first item that you made. And I went and I found some source berries, which are in taiga biomes, and that is all I've done so far. So I just read up to get an idea of how it all works, and so we'll continue working on that. And what else? What else can I show you? Oh, I started a little garden area over here, which to using up the Croptopia. stuff that I've been picking up. I'm making trees and making a little field to get all kinds of different foods. As you can see, I have 2 full bars of hearts going on right now, and that's just from all the different foods that I've been eating. So I've got my fancy little Croptopia trees. The cactuses, when they grow, they actually grow little prickly pears on it, and that's from the Ecologics mod, which is a really cute one. It makes your beaches a little bit nicer. It has coconut trees, I believe it's coconut trees, and walnuts, which are really, really cute, and little crabs on the beaches. So we'll find that at some point. And this is my little field, just with all kinds of different foods that I've been finding around the world, which are really quite delicious. I was using this area to grow oak trees and birch trees, and a bunch of them actually popped bee nests, and I've left them there for now. I am going to put up some beehives and collect those bees to use in the apiary once I get that going. So a delicious orange. Nom, 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 nom. So yeah, I'm probably going to move these up onto the hill so that I have a nice orchard up on the hill. And I'm growing a bunch of spruce right now because the mega halls that I have on the go right now do use a lot of spruce. And I'm thinking of actually expanding some colony out to this area here. I'm thinking of using Shire because I think it's so cute, and the Shire, a lot of the buildings are designed to be able to go into the hill, just like Bag End and proper hobbit houses. So I'm thinking about doing that, and having things like the forester and the herders out here instead of having them inside, because I mean it really makes sense when you think about it. And a colony that has a lot of stuff underground would try to have those probably on the outside. I would need to, of course, think about the maybe putting up some walls and things like that to keep this area safe. So I'm going to have to think about the logistics of how that's going to work. But that's what I got going on out here. The little bees are just so cute. Little buzzy bees. Yeah, so that's this. That's my food. That's my delicious, I make some strawberries. Love strawberries. So one thing that I realized that we hadn't taken a look at is we've been up through the whole village up there across the way from us, except that fancy house. We haven't been in there. So I think that it would be cool if we go over there and take a look at that. So I seem to have lost my boat, so I'm going to make myself a boat and we'll row ourselves over and we'll see what's in that house. Okay, so we've made it over to this side, and another little peek into the hole. Look at the size of that thing. I will never stop being amazed at this piece of world generation. Something that's really interesting, actually, I did pull this same seed number in 1.20 just to see what it came up with, and most of this, the lake, the cliffs here, all of this world gen was the same, except there was no village, no sinkhole, but with the same mods, this house showed up in the same spot. So it's really interesting, the difference in the world generation between 1.19 and 1.20. So I like the 1.19 version, gotta say. I'm a big fan. So, we got some green beans. I'm gonna take those, don't mind if I do. So that'll give me something else to plant. And let's very carefully, I don't want to fall into the big hole. And what do we got here? What is this? that, how interesting. I have been hearing rumors about some absolutely crazy lady. They call her the Storyteller, and apparently she's kind of obsessed with me. I think she's been telling stories about me. I don't know anything else about her, but I wonder if this is where she hangs out because, interesting. Let's, is there a door to come in to get in the place? I'm not seeing a door, guys. How are we gonna get in? I suppose we could be, you know, those crazy people and actually just break in. So maybe we'll do it and see if anybody's home, and then maybe we'll put this back when we leave just to be polite. Okay, so let's see. Oh, this is very schwanky, isn't it? How lovely and delightful. But what do we got for loot? Oh, we got some iron. Do you think she'll notice? Do you think the Storyteller will notice if we take some stuff? Look at this. Look at this. This is nice. This is really fancy, guys. Oh, pistons. I like pistons. Let's take those. What do we got? We got some lapis and another piston. And should we open the door? Hello. Hello. Anybody home? Anybody? Hello? No. No. Nice little beds. Nothing in there. But that looks like a very secure but comfortable place. So, But let's not annoy people so that they want to put us in there. What do we got? Upstairs. This is nice. Oh, stripped logs. I am actually a huge fan of stripped logs. I like them. A lot of people don't. I like how they look. I'm actually working on another style called Green Dragon that primarily uses stripped jungle logs because I just really, really like how it looks. And that's a fancy, fancy bed. Very, very nice and fancy. Armor stand, some armor on it. And what else have we got? This is a really fancy house. And some more iron, some boots, a pickaxe, some more things. These cupboards are really, really nice. I think they're really well designed. Big fan. Big fan. Oh, that just got what's in there? Oh, hello. And water. Strength 2 water. Remember to stay hydrated. Well, that's a really good thing. Blue wine, night vision. Oh, that's cool. Wine. When did we get wine? Caffeine? Minecraft. These are actually vanilla items. This is all new to me. I'm very excited about it. Alright, that was cool. What else we got? Anything else? Anything else neat and cool and fancy and oh, delightful. I wonder if the Storyteller stands up here and watches me what I'm doing. I am going to keep an eye out for that because I mean, I don't mind somebody being obsessed with me because I am pretty cool. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm super cool. I'm absolutely kidding. You guys are all cool because you're crazy. In fact, over 200 of you lunatics are subscribed to my channel. And seriously, guys, thank you so much for that. It means the absolute world to me that you guys want to keep coming back and hanging out with me, and that just makes me so happy. And again, Timid Hat is so proud of me that we celebrated with some cake. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Again, I can't get over how many of you actually really enjoy hanging out with me on the channel and with Timid Hat. He's really excited about that. This is awesome. This house is so cool, and I'm so happy that it is here for us to check out. But that's about it for the day. That's what I wanted to do. Show you where I was and what my progress has been, and to check out this house and go so I can keep building. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope that you are having an absolutely fantastic day and that we will see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.